morning. Happy Monday. Yep, we're in August, all right. Not sure how it happened or when it happened, but it happened, and here we are. So if you're new here, welcome to Coffee and Tarot Time. I am the Queen of Wands. I've been a reader for over 45 years, probably longer. And here I am. So today is a daily collective. I usually use my Robin Wood deck, although I have more. I used to own a spiritual store and I used to sell decks, and as many as came in, I kept them. But I always gravitate towards Robin Wood. So, all right, so let's see what we have in store. Let's see what we have. One more shuffle for good measure. I don't do any specific spreads. I just deal off the top. Like a shady dealer in a casino. Or is that the bottom? I think that's the bottom. All right, let's see. Ooh. All right, no side effects, I promise. All right, we could draw some more too. So first card out was the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords to me is this girl thinks she's being held back, but she's not. Swords are all about, like I said, our thought process, our thoughts, our words, someone else's thoughts and words. And when you look at the Eight of Swords, you have to say to yourself, did somebody say something to you? Or have you been saying something to yourself that's keeping you small or keeping you held back where you're not willing to grow? Because don't forget the Empress. She's pregnant and she grows things. She's got wheat around her. She's got everything. She got grass. She's growing everything. Well, not that kind of grass. So who has said something to you that made you feel that you couldn't do this? And the only reason I'm saying that right now is because then I get the Five of Cups. Okay. So I feel for a lot of you out there, you've had some sort of experience that has, how could I put this? Not been great. That's pretty much the fat and skinny. So you had an experience and you're starting to have a lot of self-doubt. And the self-doubt isn't because you're not capable of doing what you want to do. The self-doubt is from all the words of other people. See all those swords? Those are all the words that everybody said to you. And they said, oh, you can't do that. Oh, you really want to do that? Oh, I hate when people say that. Like you mentioned something to a friend or something, and this hasn't happened in a long time, but you mentioned something to a friend, not that you're looking for anyone's approval, but you're just like, we all talk about what we do in our lives. And you mentioned something and they're like, oh, do you really want to do that? Yeah, I do want to do that. So, I mean, there's different ways to deliver things. But when we get the Empress, it tells you stop listening to naysayers because you have the ability to grow. You have the ability to do what you want to do. Stop listening because what it's doing is you're standing still and it's becoming sad. You know what I'm saying? Like you're missing out on stuff with opportunity right behind you. So we have to learn how to shut off the naysayers. Everybody worries about what other people think. I always say I get people who come to me and they just want to know what other people think about them. And I try to be sympathetic, but myself, I probably stopped doing that when I was in my 30s somewhere where I stopped worrying what people think. Like now, I really don't care what people think. So I think it's a learned kind of experience because when you start learning that listening to this prevents growth, then you start realizing maybe I don't have the right friend circle. Maybe I don't have the right group of friends or people. Or, like I always say, be careful who you ask advice. Everybody brings their own yardstick when they measure. So we get the death card. Death card is a card of Scorpio, but death is also never physical death. Death is all about transformation. It's about transforming yourself. And one analogy I use is the chubby kid. Kid doesn't want to be chubby anymore, so he goes on a diet and now he's thin. And he's the same person. He's just doing different things to achieve this. So, what are you going to do differently so you can get out of here and put yourself here? What are you going to do different in your life that makes you feel like you are doing something besides standing still? Okay. And when are you going to learn how to shoot? We don't want to be doing that. Shut out the outside noise. And that's not easy, but it's doable. When are we going to learn how to do that? Because once you do that, you free yourself from here, you start growing, and life looks a lot different. It really does. All right, everyone, this is Coffee and Tarot Time. If you don't subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. I thank you if you stayed till the end, and everybody, have a great day.